Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, solar Christos, earth angelics of the 144. As our sun travels into the watery sign of Scorpio today, we have massive waves of higher dimensional light flowing into this realm. These fifth-dimensional rainbow gamma plasma waves are pulsing in from the great central sun, through our Solaris and deep into the heart chamber of Pachamama. We have rainbow pillars of light appearing on the Schumann charts today, with amplitudes of 45 Hz and another 45 Hz, creating a 9-9 portal of 9th dimensional Council of 9 coming in. We had a 28 Hz and a massive blast of white light at 55 Hz. 5-5 portal, 5th dimensional energy flowing in. Keep anchoring the energies through your sacred vessel into the grids of Mother Earth and deep into her crystalline core to assist Gaia and all her children in this great ascension process. We are in the exodus to free our people and bridge heaven and earth to co-create the transformation of this realm into the paradise she has always evolved to be. Today your sacred temple evolves into the codes of telepathy. All is coming into harmony of the entrainment of source frequency, and each moment comes with the new upgrading codes and energy of heaven on earth. Day by day, in every way, I am getting better and better. Inch, time, foot, gem. Each moment is worth more than a priceless gem, for each moment affords us the opportunity to expand, to grow, to evolve, to refine our enlightenment and pure awareness in this global awakening into the fifth dimensional organic timelessness of quantum polar fluidity. With these scorpionic energies coming in, we enter the wave spell of the red Skywalker as our great dream spell adventure among the stars continues. This is the wave spell of divine prophecy. We walk the holy skies with our etheric wings spread wide to soar above this realm, transmitting our violet rays of transformation and transmutation, as all starseeds blossom and emerge from our golden cocoons into the galactic Christos, angelic rainbow tribe we came here to be. Keep dreaming into the light with our heart and the eyes of our spirit fully open. Are you ready to drink from the fountain? Can I get an amen? Aho! Excelsior sui! Our higher self is calling us home. With these massive, intense energies coming in on this day of Scorpio 373 coming in, 37 into 73, heaven on earth, we had many earth changes all over this realm. We currently have 26 active erupting volcanoes, most around the Ring of Fire, and 7 major eruptions today, one of these being Mount Etna, Sicily, Italy, Sabancaya, Peru, Nevado del Ruiz, Colombia, Fuego, Guatemala, Yasur, Tana Island, Vanuatu, and many other. We also had multiple floods all over this realm. This watery energy of Scorpio is bringing the waters in. Major flooding in Nepal, India, and Abidjan on the Ivory Coast, Africa. Pachamama still major purging, releasing all the old energies, all the trauma, all the suffering of this planet and all her children. We also had many activations all over this realm today. 116 M1.5 or greater earthquakes. Most powerful again today in the root chakra, Pachamama, South Sandwich Islands, 5.0, south of South America. This is in the mouth, the head of the great serpent, the rainbow serpent of the Kundalini of Mother Earth. And if you look at the map, you could see the head of the serpent that is coiled at the base of the spine that leads to the trunk of Ganesh, the sacred elephant. Earlier today, Cobb, California, we had a 3.2, Banda C 4.3, then the most powerful 5.0, South Sandwich Islands. This was at 8 UTC. right around the same time, synchronic with the massive waves coming in on the Schumann charts from 8 UTC till around 1 UTC early this morning in the west. San Antonio de los Cobres, Argentina, South America, 4.8, 12 Divine Goddess. Off the coast of Oregon, 3.2, not too far from where the eagle Condor roosts. Banda C, 4.5, Puerto Rico, 3.1, 71 kilometers depth. Southwest Indian Ridge, 4.9, 13 Divine Goddess. In the heart chakra of Pachamama, Pahala, Hawaii, 3.2. Boca de Yuma, Dominican Republic, 3.8, another 12 activation. Chile, Calama, South America, 4.1, 122 kilometers depth. Truckee, California, 3.3. San Antonio, Puerto Rico, 3.1. St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda, 4.6. Alaska Peninsula and the Crown of Lemuria, 3.3. 33. Divine Mastery. We also had another very powerful 5.0. Philippines, Barcelona, and this was at 2308 UTC, 10 kilometer depth. Indonesia, 4.7, 66 kilometers depth, 6-dimensional energy. Indonesia, 4.8, 41 kilometers depth, encoded with the 144 and the 12 of the Divine Feminine. The grids again today, totally activated, totally lit up. The ring of fire is all fired up. And all starseeds are feeling this great fire as they're being fired up in this great ascension journey. Really feel into these energies, keep releasing, keep letting go, and keep anchoring. All ground crew, we are holding the line. We are keeping the light and keeping our visions of the new earth. Namaste. Now let us continue with the current Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 9 degrees 41 minutes, Gemini. The sun is at 0 degree 57 minutes, Scorpio. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 1 degree, Scorpio. A sightseeing bus filled with tourists. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 10 degrees, Gemini. Airplane performing a nosedive. From astrologyweekly.com. Now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the tarot deck, Dreams of Gaia, from Raven Phelan. And the card she pulled for you today, 7 of Water. Keywords: knowing, trust, faith, surrender, control, release, peace, certainty, passive. Key phrases: surrender to the flow of life, relinquish the need to control. All happens as it is meant to. The future will bring what you need, not what you want. Control is an illusion. Your influence on the future is limited. Yield and be flexible. A gentle, passive approach. Meaning the 7 of Water represents letting go and surrendering to the flow of life, and doing so with complete trust and faith. She is about relinquishing control over all relationships and outcomes, and believing that whatever unfolds in the future is what is meant to be. She has worked diligently in the present, imbuing all she does with her love, so as to create a future that will bring what she needs, to learn, heal, and grow, now content and satisfied, because she knows she has done everything she can. She lays back to rest, allowing herself to flow to the next moment and task. The need to control others or a situation is born of fear, whether that fear is about losing someone or something we love, of being alone, or is simply a fear of failure or missing out. We do what we can to maintain the illusion that we have control, but control is only an illusion, even if we would like to believe otherwise. We can make empowered choices and work with due diligence and dedication. We can create with the purest of intentions and be motivated by love, but the outcomes we desire will also be influenced by timing, circumstances, and other people, both those close to us and those of whom we have no knowledge. Because of this, we can only have a partial influence, and the rest is up to fate. If we try to exert more influence and control, we risk sabotaging our hopes and desires, and manifesting an outcome that is vastly different to the one desired. How do you hold on to water? The future is not fixed, it is fluid and shifting, and so vast with infinite possibilities that it cannot be contained. Allow it to be. Detach emotionally, let go of all expectations, and have faith. Don't invest in speculation, what-ifs, maybes, worry, or fear. The Seven of Water comes to tell you that it is time to take a deep breath and exhale. If you have set your intentions, are motivated by love, and have done all that is necessary here in the present, then it is time to give yourself permission to relax and let go. Embrace a peaceful, receptive, and flowing state that takes you forward on the next stage of your journey. Your future is now in the hands of fate. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Candace White Light, Saturday, October 23rd, 2021. The Sun enters Scorpio very early today and will transit the sign until November 21st. Scorpio is a sign of depth, intimacy, and extremes of feeling. Superficiality or mediocrity will not do with the Sun in Scorpio. We have the desire to get to the bottom of matters during this cycle. All that is hidden, taboo, secret, or suppressed interests us. Scorpio's energy is quietly provocative, passionate, strong-willed, and intense. It can be an immensely healing and transformative energy. Jealousy and manipulation are some of the more challenging expressions of Scorpio. In the weeks ahead, we're more likely to prosper through strategy and knowing the value of keeping some things to ourselves at the correct times. Efforts to repurpose, recycle, salvage, and transform can be successful. We're successful at organizing, researching, investigating, and analyzing. We gravitate to challenges and we feel compelled to heal, fix, and direct or manage. However, the moon leaves Taurus and enters Gemini at 3:58 a.m. EDT. With the Gemini moon, we're ready to diversify, discover, and connect. The void period continues until the moon enters Gemini today at 3:58 a.m. This has been a very interesting week so far. Monday, 10/18/2021, we left Mercury retrograde and went direct at 11:17 a.m. EDT. On Wednesday, the full harvest moon passed by uneventfully, but the energy of Aries blasted some out of balance with all sorts of emotional context. I see the phrase lunatic making the rounds. Today, relative calm broke as worldwide we have an uptick of volcanic activity. Even Mount Hood has had some earthquakes. A swarm at government camp. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Alexander Hilberger. An energy wave like never before is out now. Light energy from the Creator, Versum. It looks like a reflection of the solar activity and the arrival of solar wind in the Earth's magnetic field. It's a rainbow energy in the form of a high activity pillar. New energies from us, the central sun, the sun and the Earth are building up. Let's make the new 5D Earth beautiful from the bottom of our hearts. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. The higher you move in the dimensional states, the more conscious you become that time does not exist. It is a 3D human invention. Everything exists in no time, no thing, yet no thing is everything. When we step out of 3D rat race thing and the matrix and step fully into Christ consciousness, we start to exist in the fullness of all that is. Past, present, future are one the same. The seer, the seeing, and the seen are one and the same. The lover, the loving, and love are one. The knowing, the knower, and known are one. One. In no thing, in no time, all is. Yet the one is all, embraces all. All embrace the one. And so it is. From JudithKusel.com. 144 coming in. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Mike Harrigan. This is the time to enter the season of deep emotions, deep intimacy, and deep transformation. Scorpio is ruled by the planet of power and transformation, Pluto, and it helps us to face our shadows and to reach higher mystical and spiritual understanding. Scorpio is not all about fairies and unicorns. It is about the shadows and the deep wounds. It is about going down to the underworld and strip off all the layers of the ego until we stand completely stripped and face ourselves. We have so many shadows that we are unaware about, and we project these onto the world and to others. This is the time to work with them. Scorpio resides in the 8th house of the astrology chart and is the 2nd water sign. While Cancerians are about emotions and feeling, Scorpios can really go deep and dark with their emotions. They are the sign of our deepest, most hidden shadows and are all about authenticity. They make great detectives and they can truly go deep into any subject. When they love deep, and at the same time when they hate deeply. From my experience, Scorpios and 8th house, Pluto-ruled people are very spiritually attuned and intuitive. They thrive when they can dive deep into life's mysteries, and if they lose themselves in this third-dimensional existence, their mental state can truly collapse. These Scorpios that learn to channel their powerful energy into creative and meaningful things in life truly become successful in all aspects of their life. They carry the karma of healers, readers, witches, and shamans. They are truly a unique sign, and they also represent the eternity of life, being cycles, death, and rebirth. They are ruled by Pluto, the god of the underworld. Pluto is the subconscious forces that reside within us, and it can truly help us to transform and transcend. Can you accept death as you accept life? What is true transformation? Do you dare to delve into your darkness? And from Divine Sister of the Light, Kaylyn R, we ask you to rise and shine, strive to be you, infinite being of light, for many are assisting the wonderful reconstruction, alignment, and upgrade of Gaia's grid, a ripple effect of energetic ebbs and flows moving through your timeline, through to the universe. Hope, love, and rapid manifestation is awakening, transforming and merging with higher light. Regardless of your level of awakening, you are being challenged to raise your awareness to a higher level of cosmic attunement to the greater universe. As the landings are the next phase, we require you to be ready for us. Many are reaching us, and this is all part of your preparation. The awakening is enabling you to release yourself from this reality and unplug slowly but steadily, for it is a balancing act of light, a density balancing act. We see the great changes occurring, for it is an energetic marathon for billions of beings. Know we are here assisting you, sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen from KaylynLithica.com, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Adrienne Elise. Gaia Daily, October 22nd through 25th, and we rise. We are living in potent times with Mars exactly in square to Pluto. It feels like it is all coming to a head. The pressure is on to move forward in big ways, now that Mercury and Jupiter are now direct. Mercury is in its third and final inconjunct relationship to Uranus and Taurus. We are looking at whether or not we feel worthy of our own abundance in the golden age. This weekend, the sun moves over into Scorpio, bringing all kinds of things to the surface. This Scorpio energy can support us in diving deep to find and clear anything that does not fit our true path and purpose in the new age. The best is yet to come. Are you ready to receive? From AdrienneElise.com. Today from Astro Mama, Sun in Scorpio, eclipse time transformation is here, death plus rebirth cycles activated, hidden secrets come to the surface. On October 23rd, the Sun, which represents our vitality, life force, and ego, shifts from the airy realm of Libra over to the watery oasis of Scorpio. Scorpio, the 8th zodiac sign, deals with power, death, rebirth, mystery, the unknown, the occult, sexuality, and shared resources. Prepare yourself, my loves. Scorpio time is never short of intensity and transformation, but this particular Scorpio season is going to be lit on a new level. The main reason is we are now in eclipse season. The third eclipse of 2021 is almost upon us, with an upcoming lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus on November 19th. Eclipses bring reversals, sudden events, and wake-up calls. Eclipses themselves are very much like Scorpio energy. You never know what they will reveal, but you do know it will be big and unexpected. Whatever 27 degrees of Taurus falls in your chart is where you are sure to see massive and unavoidable shifts, change, and shakeups. The Sun in Scorpio wants you to become comfortable with the hidden aspects of your psyche that many folks call the shadow self. The reason people are often so intimidated by Scorpio energy is their ability to look at the darker and more unknown parts of the self as their secret hidden power. This takes courage and no BS attitude. This stance is not for the weak of heart. Scorpio is often the most feared sign, but deep down these beautiful souls are just as sensitive as their other water sign friends, Cancer and Pisces. They often confuse folks with the air of mystery and intrigue, and while those traits might be prevalent for sure, these folks are sure some of the most wise and caring of all the zodiac. It takes one hell of a person to die a few deaths each and every day and to come back stronger and more powerful each time. The lesson of the Scorpio season is to teach us the beauty and wisdom of the death-rebirth process, not to fear it. We live in a society that often denies its shadow and thinks this will be the ticket to make it disappear. Unfortunately, this isn't the case. In fact, it's the opposite. Whatever you run away from or avoid just gets bigger and more difficult to control. The Sun in Scorpio wants you to make love to your shadow side with compassion and understanding. When you can own your darkness, plus face its guidance, is when your light will emerge brighter and more powerful than ever. As the saying goes, light and dark are mere reflections of one another, and cannot exist without the other. The Sun in Scorpio wants to reveal your hidden talents, and the beauty and grace of embracing the unknown aspects of life. It isn't easy, but it's worth it. It's time to go deep and witness the magical and mystical within you and all around you. From astromama.com and from Forever Conscious. Welcome to Scorpio season. On October 22nd, 23rd, 2021, the Sun moves from the tropical zodiac of Libra into the tropical zodiac of Scorpio. As Scorpio season begins, we may feel the energy of transformation and change on the rise. Scorpio is one of the few signs that is represented by three symbols: the scorpion, the eagle, and the phoenix. Each represents a stage of consciousness as we journey through the energy of the zodiac. The scorpion grows to become the eagle, which then becomes the phoenix. It is the awareness of the phoenix that rises from and descends into the ashes, that all things transform, that death follows life and life follows death. Scorpio itself is a sign that represents transformation and metamorphosis. But in 2021, it also brings the opening of eclipse season. Eclipses are always potent portals of transformation and represent a shift or quantum leap in our level of consciousness. Life tends to take on a different tune when we are moving through eclipse season, and this energy may be something we feel as the Sun enters this water sign in mid-October. The three different symbols, the scorpion, the eagle, and the phoenix, each represent a progression in consciousness, or a shift as we work through its different energetic levels. On the base level, Scorpio is ruled by the qualities of the scorpion. The scorpion is a small yet powerful creature. It sheds its skin every so often, undergoing a metamorphosis, and is equipped with a sharp tail, which, if it's not careful with, has the ability to sting not only its predators, but also itself. The scorpion is a powerful totem of death and rebirth in many cultures, but it doesn't quite have the same vantage point as the eagle. Scorpio energy shifts into the eagle when its awareness starts to grow, when it starts to become interested in seeing things from a bigger picture perspective. Rather than seeing things from a narrow viewpoint, a new perspective has started to emerge. As the eagle, Scorpio energy can see things from up high. The eagle is still very protective and defensive of its territory, but as it continues to grow in awareness, it starts to see things from a more spiritual point of view. This is where the final transformation of Scorpio energy takes place, from eagle to phoenix. The phoenix is a mythical bird that is birthed from the ashes of chaos and destruction. The birth represents the rising of the new from the old, and the ability to take the wounds and traumas of the past and turn them into something of strength and beauty. The phoenix is a mysterious creature, but it is wise and represents one of the highest evolutions of consciousness of Scorpio energy. It is the awareness of the phoenix that all things transform, that death follows life and life follows death. This metamorphosis journey of Scorpio energy is something we can all embrace during this season, regardless of our own personal zodiac sign. As we journey through Scorpio season 2021, here are the key dates to observe. October 22nd, 23rd, Scorpio season. The sun shifts into the watery sign of Scorpio on 22nd or 23rd, depending on your time zone. Scorpio season is a good time to focus on making transformative changes in your life, exploring your psychology or mental health, and strengthening your intuition through tools of divination. October 31st, Halloween, cross-quarter day, rising of the Pleiades. Halloween, which gets its roots from the pagan festival of Samhain, is a time to honor the process of death and rebirth. Samhain is also known as cross-quarter day, which is the observed midway point between the equinox and the upcoming solstice. At this time of year in the eastern sky, the Pleiades star system also begins rising. The rising of the Pleiades is something our ancestors observed as a time to honor the cycles of death and rebirth in our own lives and to pay tribute to loved ones past. November 1st, numerology. November 1st unlocks the numerology code of 111, as it is the first day of the 11th month. 111 is an angel number, indicating new beginnings, positive energy, and that your angels and spirit guides are near. If you see 111 regularly, it can indicate that you are getting ready to start a new chapter of your life that is more aligned with the destiny of your soul. 111 is also a protective number and can indicate that you are divinely looked after as you journey through this current chapter of your life. November 2nd, Mercury leaves shadow period. Mercury ends its last retrograde for 2021 on October 18th, but it is on this day that it finally regains its former strength and speed. This should bring a burst of fresh energy, especially around matters relating to communication, technology, and contracts. If you want to stay up to date with the cycles of Mercury, get your moon calendar for 2022. It includes all the major retrograde dates throughout the year. Also, if you want to work more intimately with the energies of Mercury, November 4th, Scorpio super new moon. At the time of this new moon, we have a lot of watery energy flowing through our cosmic skies. Watery energy is soft, intuitive, encourages us to go with the flow. While this is beautiful energy to work with, there is another dynamic brewing that may cause us to feel stagnant or even fixated or obsessive about a situation. Stagnant water eventually becomes contaminated, so this is a good analogy to remember under this new moon. Don't be too stubborn or rigid in your thinking. Allow yourself to flow like water. More to come on the new moon soon. November 5th, Venus in Capricorn. Venus was in Capricorn earlier in the year, but it has now returned for a longer stay. Venus will have an extra long stay in Capricorn until March 2022 due to its upcoming retrograde on December 19th. Pay attention to any themes around your relationships and finances that are brewing now and over the coming weeks, as it's likely these will hold clues as to what this upcoming Venus retrograde will bring. You can also look back to the last time Venus was in retrograde, which was October through November 2018, to see what these themes you may be building upon. More to come on Venus retrograde soon. November 11, 1111 numerology. Happy 1111. 1111 is one of the most powerful number codes, indicating awakening, spiritual advancement, and that your angels are near. If you see 1111 regularly, it can indicate that you are heading in the right direction or about to take a big leap in consciousness. It can also indicate that you are in alignment with where you need to be at this time in your life. November 19th, full moon, lunar eclipse in Taurus. The big event of Scorpio season is the partial lunar eclipse, which falls in the sign of Taurus. This is the first Taurus eclipse we have had since 2014 and creates a new cycle that will start to feel more intimately come 2022. Lunar eclipses represent portals of closure, culmination, and endings. Think of them as supercharged full moons that have the ability to amplify whatever is going on in our lives that we need to release, address, and let go of. Emotions can be high on an eclipse, and we can periodically find our lives turned upside down. Know that eclipses tend to speed up the passage of time and can even bring fated events. No matter what is happening, we are likely to find that events stirred around an eclipse help to shift and upgrade our lives in the long run, even if it doesn't feel like it at the time. Saturn and Mars are both active on this eclipse, and it can stir some volatility, causing simmering tensions to boil over. A big release of pent-up energy on a global level is possible. More to come on this eclipse, so stay tuned. From ForeverConscious.com and from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun enters Scorpio. A light is switched on in the dark. Turn within and examine your deepest passions and greatest fears. To live life well, we must know death. Be at ease with your mortality. Release what is dead and decaying. New life will grow, nourished by the bones of the past. Life is a constant process of transformation. Energy doesn't die. Consider what makes your blood race, what gets your heart pumping, what makes you feel utterly alive. What do you desire more than anything else? Think about what reanimates you when you are at your lowest. Get under the skin of life. Go beyond the known into the unknown. Honor your deepest truths. Acknowledge your darkest secrets. Life's greatest mysteries await. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time. Today's galactic signature is Keen 53, Red Magnetic Skywalker. First day of Red Skywalker wave spell, and beginning of 52-day White Northern Castle. Red Magnetic Skywalker guides and teaches us to voyage beyond what we have known ourselves to be by experiencing ourselves as pillars of wakefulness in order to attract the energies and resources needed to fulfill our highest and truest purpose. Red Magnetic Skywalker reminds us that we must be unified with our highest and truest purpose to attract the energies and resources needed to share sacred messages that unite heaven and earth. The highest purpose is union. Working with our purpose is a unifying act. Purpose is magnetic, and it attracts unity. Red Magnetic Skywalker encourages us to find comfort in fluid reference points and empowerment in the unknown. The cauldron of creation is inviting us to explore space so as to discover and embrace our truest and highest purpose. The cauldron of creation summons us to enter a gateway portal of our primal beginningness, through which we are initiated into the interconnectedness of our own vital life force with all that exists. By fusing our highest purpose with our truest passions, we access unity consciousness and experientially sense the wholeness that gives our existence real meaning. Always remember that we are all nothing but the expressions of our Creator's meditation. Although there are infinite lenses of perception, all truths lead us back to ourselves, our source, reflecting the endless order of the one disguised as the many. Today we embody Red Skywalker solar energetics, Keen 53, Red Magnetic Skywalker, Day 1 of Skywalker wave spell. Red Skywalker is the Skywalker, the time-space traveler, who can jump dimensions to assist you in realizing heaven on earth. Red Skywalker is unlimited in form, but often chooses the form of the angelic messenger. A person who embodies cosmic wisdom may be known as a Skywalker, sage, or bodhisattva. When others see such light in human form, they feel the vibration of heaven. This vibration may be embodied by you or experienced with a guru, master, an energy such as Red Skywalker, or in a chance encounter with an extraordinary person. An encounter with the energy of Red Skywalker can spark a deep yearning within you for reunion with the Source. Yet from this place of love and compassion, you also have a desire, embodied in physical form, to serve the light. This is the place in you that has the courage to fully express unconditional love, the depths of your being. Red Skywalker asks you to live the new myth by bringing this heaven to earth in your daily life. As this reality is lived, it touches and awakens the same truth in others. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Red Skywalker represents balance in your life, not static balance, but a dynamic equilibrium that includes both your present expression and your starseed itself. In Red Skywalker's star glyph, you see that the pillars of heaven don't appear to touch the earth. You are the element that appears to be missing in the star glyph. You are the one whose expression of the light assists in drawing the pillars of heaven to earth. While the line across the earth in the star glyph for Red Skywalker may appear to be a dimensional boundary, it is actually a semi-permeable membrane representing the illusion of separation from heaven. It is the altar on which the illusion of duality is resolved and integrated. Step through the membrane in your own way. You are seated with the ability to do so. Ask in meditation to be shown to shift your points of reference, align yourself with the one mind and with the galactic vortices in time and space. Keen 53, beginning of Red Skywalker wave spell, the wave spell of prophecy. Prophecy confirms the existence of natural time. If we examine the different prophecies, they all seem to have similar themes. There is an original time, there is a time of corruption, there is a time of prophecy to end the corruption, then there is a return to the original time, or to natural time, or to the golden age. We see that very often there is a theme of 4 ages. The final moment is the entry into a 5th age. This is the general theme of prophecy. The general theme of prophecy also confirms that there must be some genetic error. So we see that in all the great prophetic traditions, there is also obviously a moral quality, because the genetic failure produces increasing levels of moral failure. These increases in moral failure create a situation that usually is referred to as Judgment Day. This Judgment Day is the time when we are to wake up and to remember. All the true teachers talk about remembering. What we remember is the original time and the return of the original time. 28 Meditations on the Law of Time. White Northern Castle of Crossing, Court of Death, Refined Warrior, Keens 53 through Keen 104, 52-day cycle. Red Skywalker Wave Spell 5, Power of Space. White World Bridger Wave Spell 6, Power of Death. Blue Storm Wave Spell 7, Power of Self-Generation. Yellow Human Wave Spell 8, Power of Free Will. The White Northern Castle of Crossing is a clear initiation into the process of authentic spirituality. Here the process of the warrior within will become evident and grounded as the agent of change for the development of not only the life you choose to create and lead by, but as the inspirational force which others look to for the hope and courage to move forward in their own process of self-understanding and personal empowerment. Throughout these 4 wave spells, the call of the warrior will manifest in your own life as a crossing into a new world or horizon, which beacons and demands the death of the useless and old attachments of an old world on the brink of self-destruction. This boon to your inner development needs to become a focus and a commitment as the death of old patterns, habits, and energies give rise to the opportunity for such an immense opening of new direction and capacity to come forth. A warrior in essence is one who takes hold of their intelligence and directs their focus and will towards the goal of their innermost heart's desire. This awakening of intelligence by refinement and death is to be celebrated and utilized as a tool of transformation by engaging that which is most purposeful and profound to your life and others' lives while confidently leaving behind that which is meaningless and unimportant in the grander vision of your life's unfolding. Keen 53, Red Magnetic Skywalker, MOAP Codes. MOAP, Mother of All Programs. Rune 53, Telepathy. 53 evolves the temple. Codon 53, Evolving. MOAP Zone, Zone of Ripening. MOAP Affirmation, Magnetic Space, Initiates Spectral Life Force. The telepathic plane reality can be experienced by following the Dream Spell Oracle codes and the Mother of All Programs codes on a daily basis. Cosmic History Chronicles Volume 1. Keen 53, Red Magnetic Skywalker through Keen 56, Yellow Self-Existing Warrior. Harmonic 14, Self-Existing Output Express Intelligence of Form. Biphasic information. Rune 11. Way of conduct shapes space. Codon 11. Dynamizing. Divinatory affirmation. Way of conduct shapes space as the space of ocean. 3. Space shifts form according to consciousness. 2. Obstructions dissolve into the ocean of radiance. 1. Dividing time gives form to space. 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 53, Red Magnetic Skywalker. The number 1 is called magnetic, and its keywords are unify, purpose, and attract. Today is the first day of a new wave spell, the 5th one of the Tzolk'in. As always, on the first day, it is good practice to contemplate the purpose of the next 13 days. What are its energies? How will it end? Are there any notable obstacles en route? Begin this journey with an open mind, and you will get more out of it. This also marks the beginning of a new castle, the White Northern Castle of Crossing, which contains the Red Skywalker, White World Bridger, Blue Storm, and Yellow Human wave spells. Today is Red Skywalker, and keywords associated with it are explore, space, and wakefulness. This suggests that today we begin a journey of a more unusual kind, not conventional, and perhaps one that may take you out of your comfort zone. The message is be brave and try new things. The last day of this wave spell is the Red Cosmic Serpent, which is a transformative energy falling on a transcending day. Logically, if you start out on an adventure and take this 13-day journey, you will find that the final destination is very healing and transformative. The Skywalker asks for you to explore and awaken, and this enables us to shed our old skin and emerge renewed. For a better understanding of any wave spell, look at the connection between the first and last day. The guide for the day is Red Skywalker also. This implies that it is your courage and sense of adventure that will lead the way today. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Magnetic Skywalker, 1 Ben, Keen 53, 23rd of October 2021, attracting new blissful adventures. 23-10-2021 equal 23-10-23 equal 5-10-5 equal 10-10 equal 1-1 equal 11 equal 2. Day codes 23, Royal Star of the Lion, Strength, Protection. 5, Freedom, Change, Liberation, Movement. 11, Portal, Gate, Polarity. 10, Manifestation, Power, Authority. 1, New Beginnings, Leader, Original. 2, Twins, Partners, Cooperation. Month, Year codes 10, Manifestation, Authority, Power. 1, New Beginnings, Leader, Original. 15, Spiritual Alchemy, Charisma, Magnetism. 6, Heaven, Christ, Romance, Harmony. Keen 53 equal 8, Infinity, Abundance, Source Flow, Total Expansion. Another hugely powerful day with triple Red Skywalker energy, kicking off a new 13-day Freedom wave spell, accessing unlimited cosmic energies and opening the gates to welcome heaven on earth. Day 1 in the Red Skywalker wave spell, the cycle of exploration and awakening. Yesterday was our coronation day. We were crowned as the new solar cosmic humans and received our golden crowns as sovereign, independent beings. Today we are gifted with our golden angelic wings, and we take flight to explore the cosmos, discovering our galactic angelic selves. Tone of creation, magnetic is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts, action unifies, essence, purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with the magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing here One comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. One strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. The attraction seeks to unify all as one. Thus magnetic keen have a very strong connection to source, and a gravitational pull to return there, and bring all their buddies with them. The power of one is very strong today as it unites us all as one golden humanity, bringing heaven to earth. Eyes wide open as we make rapid progress during this 13-day cycle to accelerate the anchoring of the new time and new harmonic matrix. Bliss is the new normal. 5D Earth and our new utopian society is this new way dreaming that we are creating now. The timelines are all converging and flowing into this great sea of prosperity for all. Hold this beautiful dreaming code firm over this 13-day cycle. We have liftoff to 5D, all aboard. Today is a wonderful day to allow the awakening of our free angelic selves to feel the beauty, harmony, and expansion of space within and surrounding us. It's a beauty-filled world. Today's question is, now that I have embodied more light and accepted my divine sovereignty, how do I expand into the cosmos to experience my life as bliss? What is my next adventure? Divine blessings for your total expansion into the next levels of our collective awakening as we journey anew through the stellar pathways of the ancients. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 53, Red Magnetic Skywalker. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to explore. Attracting wakefulness, I seal the output of space. With the magnetic tone of purpose, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, your visions and your dreams, your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. And I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations that we're able to continue our work. If you'd like to help support our channel and our mission, our work, you can make a monthly pledge on our Patreon page, which you can visit at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Angel of the Light, Else Minj, for your donation today. Thank you very much. We appreciate you and your support, and we appreciate all of you and your continued support. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. And I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, angels, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes from 13 Moon Peacetime, Galactic Archetype 13, Prophet. I am the Prophet, coded by the Red Skywalker. 13 is my number, the wave spell of creation. Many times and many worlds have I known, for I am the agent of universal time. Exploring space with all abiding wakefulness, I am the colonizer of lost worlds, the galactic navigator of time. The all-seeing eye of the fifth force anoints my brow. In my right hand I hold the book of the law of time, a gift from the star family. In my left hand I hold the galactic compass, the Syrian wheel, the compendium of the prophetic way. Prophecy is natural law, a function of the time. My shirt bears the two sacred numbers 13 and 20, crossing the barriers of time and space. I am crowned by the sign of the infinite cycles of time. To know me is to know the prophecy of time, within the promise of the coming dawn. From 13moonpeacetime.com. Thank you for joining us today, beautiful prophets of the new earth. Keep shining your light brightly into the night, living directly from your heart center, the sacred queen's chamber in the middle Dantian, and continue rising up the rainbow bridge to bring heaven to earth, to connect the internal with the external, external with internal, the 37 into the 73, heaven on earth. Have a most beautiful and blessed Scorpion season, and red Skywalker wave spell, very powerful, for the Red Queen has been crowned, and she is rising with the fires of the new earth, the heavenly fire, with the holy waters come together in the middle, the yin with the yang, the Shakti with the Shiva, the eagle with the Condor. We fly together, wing to wing, for we are the Wayshowers of the new Jerusalem. Have a most beautiful and blessed ascension journey. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, and shine your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.